Speaking at the 80th anniversary launch of Trinity Theological Seminary was the leader of the Methodist Church Ghana, Most Reverend Kwabena Buafo, said one of the attributes of Trinity Theological Seminary has been the networking among the Christian leaders. And also, the celebration served as a time of reunion. According to the Most Reverend Kwabena Buafo, in his interview with Nation One TV, said that the institution is also aimed to broaden the scope of anyone who aspires to be a Christian leader or to know more about God.
She is also the Vice President of the African Methodist Council, representing the Southern African zone. So you can imagine, and I believe that you are one of such people who are being mentioned, because we know that you would also become one who will be proud of this place, having passed through the walls and allowing the walls to pass through you. That is exactly what we want to do in this celebration. We want to say thank you, O God, for 80 years journeying with us. This is what this seminary has done and continues to do and will do even in the years to come. It is here that we see the networking among Christians. Maybe we have not taken note of that. Now, my good friends are EP ministers. My very good friends are Presbyterians. It's because of Trinity Theological Seminary for public consumption. So the committee has the mandate now to go out there and to let us see what Trinity stands for and what Trinity hopes to achieve in the years to come. As the chairman
It's good to come back to Trinity and to see the transformation that has gone on here. It makes it lovely to come back. Celebrating 80 years of God's faithfulness and His love in transforming lives and training leaders for the church and for society. I think it is worth celebrating, and I pray that we'll have a successful celebration throughout the world, because we have our leaders scattered all over the world, and so everybody should come on board and help us celebrate God's faithfulness. And it will also be a time of reunion, because we left this campus about 39 years ago, and so we think that bringing back our friends, our loved ones, it will be a great reunion for all of us, and there we can continue to share our visions and our ideas. As I said, it's a Thanksgiving service in appreciation for what God has done for this institution. But you see the number of people who were mentioned, the names that were mentioned. It tells you that this institution has done what it set out to do, training leaders for the church. And it's not only for the church. Now we have spread our wings to bring in even people who are not coming purposely for ministerial formation, but also to broaden their horizon about who God is and how they can be impacting society. So it tells you that this is worth celebrating. So on the climax, when we all meet, it will all be praise and praise and praise to God for His goodness and for His mercies and faithfulness, for faculty, for students, and for all who have passed through the walls of this great institution. Say that to the current students, they should be focused, and you come here, especially those who have been selected by their churches. They are being formed so that they can go and be shepherds of God's flock. God calls you and He shapes you. So they should allow God to form them so that as they go out there, they can be of value, they can be impacting life and society. And also, as they spend their lives here, they should learn to network, they should learn to bond, so that when they go out, churches, denominations can continue to bond, and then the nation will forge ahead to the glory of God.
Also speaking at the event was the immediate past bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, Reverend Samuel K. Osabote, said that the 80th years is indeed call for celebration for the life of the institution in shaping the life of Christian leaders for the betterment of society through the deeper formation.
As institution at Trinity Theological Seminary, it's worth the celebration, at least to remember the past, to remember those who have sacrificed, and then also to award them and remember them. Some of them may be even posthumous, but all anniversaries are very, very critical and very important for celebrating. The first thing we need to understand is that they come here for ministerial formation. Ministerial formation means that they become pastors of the church. That is the key thing for which they are being trained. So throughout the training, that is not lost on them. Pastoral formation. It's not just an academic work. And that is the difference between a theological seminary and, if you like, another religious institutions. A seminary is a place where pastors are formed, people are formed. And these days we are even having some of them who are not necessarily going to be what you may call reverend ministers or ministers of church. They are lay persons, but there too we are talking about formation, Christian formation. So no matter how they fast, now we have a lot of people come here who may be medical doctors, they may be engineers, civil engineers, they are involved in other professions. But whenever they come here, whatever program they are taking from certificate to PhD level, the basic thing is that you must have Christian formation. Now, beyond that Christian formation, then you have to also develop the critical mind. That is why people will study philosophy, logic, etc., etc. And then you also have to have the heart of service. And that is the reason why we also ensure that we lift up Jesus Christ as a perfect example of Christian leadership. So all of this combined to say that yes, when you come here, this is the outcome. Of course, not everybody passes through the institution and then is seen as doing what is expected. But majority of people who pass through the discipline of the seminary, we have not heard any parties.